Alright, now what? Oh, manuscript. Okay. Wake attack by
The
the
darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me with this. Well, we could officially say terrified. Having to use not so fun. Not fun when you write horror stories and then you become part of one. Not fun. Uh, or batteries. Yeah, they put a bunch of batteries here just for that fight. If I knew that sooner, I would have just spammed it. I would have just spammed the battery button. So anyway. Oh, you have one. Found one. See here. Let's check. There's another. There's a big door. All right, let's go.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Wow. A favorite horror game series? Oh boy. I would say Silent
I
Hill.
would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
As long as it's the first 4 games of the series for Silent Hill. Anything beyond that is not even worth it. But can we take the car? Can we? Oh yes, we can. Yeah, because I don't even know why you got out of the car with Helen. You don't have to worry.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
I'm not good at driving. I have to check these areas. This is what the? I'm just taking one car after another, it seems. Oh, something wrong with your engine, sir. Is that a cop car? It's just, It's not the jump scares and stuff that it interests me. It's just the depth of the stories for those 4 games. They really mess with your head. The Silent Hill games after the first 4 that were made, those are the ones that are just like, jump scare, it's Silent Hill, buy our game. And sadly, it's like, the psychological part of it all is just gone from those. Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. I kind of just went in a circle. I was trying to find some pages, but like the thing about the games after the first 4 is like Homecoming didn't have Homecoming barely took place in Silent Hill. You were just there for you end up there for like one small part of the game, and then it's back to this town that's next over from it. Downpour, it takes place in Silent Hill, but you don't see anything that makes you remember it from the other games. There's nothing that stands out and says, this is Silent Hill. At least the Silent Hill you used to know. And, like, the fear factor for that game just drops dramatically. Like, there's nothing scary in Downpour. Is that a...
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Wow, what a way to start a song! I miss... Like I said, if we didn't have to deal with DMCA, I would listen to those songs. I would sit and listen to the songs. Even the ones at the end of the chapter. I'm taking this car. But you just can't. You can't listen to them because of copyright strikes and stuff now on Twitch. Like, apparently the VOD will get muted if I sit on the main menu screen more than 5 minutes. Even though it's not really a song, it's just noises.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
While there are some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Brightfall comes with the foundation of the Bright Falls mining community and the opening of the Brightfall coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, German, Poles, Italians, Finns, Swedes, among others, worked. Boy, you abbreviated all that. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. century. The seams were rich but hard to get at. The volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts practically dangerous.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Yeah. We already kind of knew that. I'm missing a few manuscript pages. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively massive, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical land. Ooh.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Or maybe wouldn't.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him! I had to get to Mirror Peak.
But where is that? Alright!
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Jeez. All I did was jump over that and it just went ballistic. What I like about this game, it really messes with you. Oh. Wait a second. Bye. Ow.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
A remake of Amnesia? We don't really need a remake considering mods. Mods open that door up, open Amnesia up completely. Hello boys. How's it going? How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. Have a like. Oh, you guys gotta go? Okay, there you go. Here, let me show you the way out. Anyway, yeah, Amnesia Dark Descent doesn't really need a remake because of the mods. Like, you can put that thing in, like, probably advanced HD and it'll look great. It's probably H2. Oh my goodness. Ow. Are we having fun? Reach the mirror peak lookout. Oh. Okay, can I talk now? Are we done panicking? Pick up flashback. Yeah, it doesn't need. I think what you do is you just use the workshop on Steam. Like, you don't have to, like, anything on, the best thing about Steam is, like, it does it all for you in the end, because of the workshop. You just pick what you want, subscribe to it, and then it'll download it and install. There are probably, like, a handful of really advanced mods that you probably have to, like, know how to install and such, but Steam tends to do it all for you. Wow. So I'm thinking just... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that worked. But it wouldn't work because I missed. It didn't go in. I should go back to, I should go back to Amnesia. That would be fun to play. We'll get some mods and stuff for that. Like custom stories and stuff. What is it? Oh no! I missed it, but yeah, that was the tornado that just swept by. A dark tornado. It's here.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Wow, I just jumped through it. Okay, I find it. How do I? There we go. That's all I needed to know. Come on! Hey! Roadkill! What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Is that it? Open. There. Oh, but if I turn off the power, this is gonna... Ooh, thank God. I'm gonna turn it all off. There goes the light. Oh no. The darkness. Ah. Come on. Oh, what the? What is this? It's too much light for you? Is it? It's pretty bright. Wow. First of all. All right, let's go. And out of here. All right, I'll just do this. It'll be easier. Is this the infinite one? Probably is. I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Who puts these stairs here? Stairs are horrible. Hello? Hello? Oh! Who is it? Don't forget your lunchbox. Oh, thank you! You bought my lunchbox. Oh, nice. Here, let me return the favor with a gunshot. Hey! My lunchbox. Anyway, how's it going? Anybody else want some? Wow, judging by all of the... Yep! Oh my god. Come here. Come on. Come here. There we go. Press no one in the dark. Yeah, I'm starting to learn that real fast. Follow.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
But the darkness needs someone with a creative mind to let it free. So... Anyway.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Well, we knew that. Oh. Come on, man. We know why it's here, why they're here. Someone's, like I said, someone's helping us through this. Hang on. Where'd we go? We're out the darkness. No darkness must exist. Uh-oh. And you guys don't even give me time to do anything, huh? Anything? 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 Oh, I guess not. Anything? What is your obsession? What? Goodbye. That was probably the worst way to do that, but I had no other choice. Mirror Peak, huh? Boy, that sounds familiar. Kinda sounds like they're trying to say Twin Peaks, but gotta be careful, that's copyright.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell.
That's literally what this game is like.
Feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
No offense, but you can... That's not... The thing is, though, it wouldn't hold up in court, really, because the truth is, you can write down that you want to hurt someone. Like, you can write your thoughts that you want to hurt someone, but until you actually do it, you have to have evidence of them actually wanting to do it, not just them writing it on a piece of paper. At least that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Nightingale's just crazy. That's what it sounds like. That's just what it sounds like. He's completely insane. He can't even say Wake's name right. He keeps calling them different. He keeps calling him different author names, and that's concerning in its own right. Who in the world is Raymond Chandler? I've never heard of him. Going this way. Any lore? Papers? Any manuscript pages? Pages? Just looks like it just it loops around. Craziness when you think about it. Wait, what? Oh, more batteries. Yeah, it's kind of.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
I'm out. Goodbye. Stay in the light. Stay in the light. Stay in the light. Come on, gentlemen. No, you're not that foolish, are you? Oh yeah, they're pretty foolish. You wouldn't just decide, oh yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, run at you.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
No. Probably the people that are trying to... Probably the people that have her.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
What? Excuse me? The graveyard shift may cause cancer. Okay. Well, that's the thing that just got said. Why is that a line? I probably missed a bunch of
The place was
manuscripts.
dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Ow! What the? Whoa! What's happening? Oh, okay. It's the car. The car is alive. Not anymore. Sorry, you can't do that trick. This isn't Stephen King's Carrie? Or is it Christine? I don't know. That car movie and book. Nope.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination.
But you wrote him like that.
From his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Thing is, you wrote Alex Casey like that. You gave him his goals. No. God, it's making me think. It's making me realize about the stuff I've written, like stories, characters up there. Well, that was sudden. Wait, what the? Are we? Where am I? I don't know where I am now, all of a sudden. Oh. Okay, okay. That's the confusing part, because I didn't see that there. As I was saying.
The place was dead. A ghost town.
Like,
had been for decades, maybe a century.
Like, it makes me think of all the writing I've done. Like, he gave his character a single-minded goal when he writes. I ended up giving my characters multiple goals and never getting anywhere near most of them. Some of them ended in failure, and I'm like, oh, well, this is bad. Great Peak Gouge, originally founded in 1928, one permanent settlements, was one of the permanent settlements that Brave built for its workers. A nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners face on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there. A grim reminder to be careful for those who remain. Was abandoned overnight when the Mightwell Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. Yep. I barely write anymore, which is kind of sad because I loved writing. I actually really loved writing, but then I stopped all of a sudden. It was just this. I should probably go back to it. Probably write. I should probably go back, look at everything I've written up till now, or at least back then, and just try to finish it off. I have just one character that I don't know why, but I just torment their lives. I just write terrible things that happen to them. And it's like, kind of need to change that. Because I think it's because that character is supposed to represent me, but the problem is, my life has gotten better, but I keep making his worse. It's like, no, that's not fair. I have to design one good thing for him. That's good. It's certainly not going to be it's not going to be bridges thrown at me. Okay, we're done. Excuse me? I'm already past the lemon! Can't get me. Can't get through. Okay, maybe. Hi, wow. That was pretty bright. It's not a... I think it's because at the time of writing it, bad things were happening to me. So I just literally shoved it on my character that I wrote. And I was like... But I never really resolved any of it. Like, any of the issues that I put on him. Like, I dealt with the issues somewhat. There was one or two things that I still need to deal with. Like, personal issues. But him... Nah. I never allowed him to have any closure yet. And I
needed a key for the door.
Oh, okay. What's this say? I need a key for the door. Well, this is a bit of a cliche. He's just sitting here. Ow. Open this. 2 seconds in, probably the lights are all gonna go off. Oh, I thought that was another night spring.
Outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise.
What is he doing?
Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
One thing you gotta be careful, because I've done it, and I regret it majorly. Try not to complex your story. Like, we've seen it happen with, like, Kingdom Hearts and stuff, where the complexity of the story goes way, like, off the scale of what you're trying to tell as a story. I've have done that with my characters. And it's like, and then you look back and it's like, this is terrible. Like, at least I think it is. Like, I feel like personally, only if you do it wrong, but like, one thing you don't want to put too much emphasis on is religious aspects in your ghost stories. Like, don't, I think I regret it, but I have a character that literally says he wants to kill God and the devil. And the main reason is only because he was born a half-angel. And in the Bible it says half-angels are forbidden. Like even God is like completely against it. And it just pisses him off to no end. It says it's not fair. So it begins to become convoluted by everything. Because that at that point, you're literally running around in circles because, first of all, how would you find God? You would have to explain that whole
The
notion.
kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Like, one thing I liked was Supernatural, the way they did it. Like, when they fought against God at the end. I'm not spoiling that, what they did, though. Probably next year. If I ever remember it. If I ever remember this conversation, I'll be like, yeah, about Supernatural. Spoiler! Because the spoiler for that is still fresh. Like, that's a very important way they ended that because it's the finale of the entire series. Oh God.
Birds.
For the love of God, never put birds in your story! They steal your quarters! They steal your quarters, dude. They're trying to steal my quarters. Oh, I'm about to... Okay. Oh, it's fine. Hey, guys. Birds. I was trying to get over it and avoid the birds at the same time. And hurry up before the whole thing collapses. What the? What in the world? What is happening in this scenario? Oh, this bridge is kind of finicky. Birds. Okay. Let's try this again. Ow. Get it! Yes. Please let that be it. Ow. Such pain. Wait till nightmare mode when we do this one day. When I clean this up. Probably do it next year. The only difference in that is when we do Nightmare World, I won't have webcam or anything. I'll be more focused on trying to do it as much as possible. With the webcam, I have to wait until like in the evening or at night like late in the evening, where the sun isn't around, so I can have the AC and the green screen up. And again, I could do it in the winter, or like when it's cooler, fall. Maybe I'll do it for Halloween. Just render it as quickly as possible.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Wow. All right. Of course. Hi, buddy. So we're inside the mine itself. Great. Much fun here. What's that? Follow the light? Can't get the light. The light! The light!
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Maybe. Step on it? Oh, there we go. It's that? Oh, okay. Yep, that's correct. Oh. Oh. Get ready. Cause all the donuts in the purse are mine. I get jealous, I have all the donuts in. Oh god, it scared me. I thought I was gonna climb it and it's like, nope, you're not climbing this. You're just gonna drop it and climb it. One thing I'm glad about this game, they have puzzles, but they're not complicated. At least I don't think they get complicated. It's just like little things here and there. Nice kick. Is it up or down, sir? Guys, I'm on top of the world! Oh, snap. I'm on top of the world. Look at that view! There's one thing I love about this game. It's just the view. But, what did I say? Sorry. Okay.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head.
Uh-oh.
Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Oh my god. What are we looking at? Oh my god. That's a view. That is a... That's a view. Hmm. Anyway. Hey, look at that. What's it just a minute? Yeah. Protect your quarters. Gotta protect your quarters, guys. Protect all your quarters from the birds. Where are we? Flare gun, batteries, flare gun, flare, battery. Save the flare for later.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
My favorite part of this whole thing. My favorite. Cable cars. Those birds are possessed. Ready to take all your quarters and your life. Or hit like that and... Ready to come in. Maybe. Oh no! Come on.
Shit.
It really wants to stop us from getting there. Are we about to have a standoff? No time! Gotta go. Light! Uh, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a Caldera Lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but has not erupted since the volcanic eruption earthquakes 1970, and even underground activity was comparatively null despite some property damage. There were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the beautiful spots in Brightfall there, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area resident. Huh. Wait. We're back at Cauldron Lake? I don't know that. No. Oh, no. 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 No, come on, man. No. Uh-oh. Not on the bridge, guys! Not on the bridge! I warned you, not on the bridge. Any times I say, ooh, that. Ooh!
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
It makes it sound like there was someone supposed to come and get Wake. But then realize, oh, this is bad. Uh-oh. More property damage. Worth it. Where are we? What is this building for? What? Oh. 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 I miss you, Tom. Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. I miss you, Tom. You talk to me on TV, Tom. You talk to me on TV. CW, Cynthia Weaver and Thomas Zane. This is must be where they hung out or something. This must have been their home. Maybe? Thing is, that's a hunting rifle. There's a shotgun somewhere? Why are we gearing up as if we're about to fight a boss fight? Oh, I can look at it. No. Yep. Cars. I have so many of them that, gonna take him a while. Yeah. I need to drop back down to the. I need to drop down to the first floor. Alright, now let's see what we're doing. Oh, look, that little corridor. I have to jump that. Kinda. It looks like a boss rush there. No. Give me. Yeah. That's where, but it's like, it's pointing me.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Wait, where? We're at Cauldron Lake?
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Wait! Are you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry! Please, lady! The boss didn't know who he was messing with! I didn't know! I swear, I didn't know! We don't have his wife! We don't know where she is! She's probably drowned! We just said we had her to make him play ball, you see? To get him writing for us! Please! Please! Oh! I'm sorry! Please!
It cares not. Yep. It does not like... At least they just admitted they don't have his wife. Which means that... And I guess the darkness does not like them trifling with what it's trying to do with Wake. That's it? Ooh. Oh boy. Here comes the copyright. Chapter 3.
Previously on Alan.
Quit the menu. Alright, we're gonna, I'm gonna take a quick break. And when we return, we'll continue into chapter 4. Pretty much.